Okay, this is a video of everybody except me that's watching Shirley's speech.
For Communications 3325 at University of Houston, Victoria for my speech class. Can you imagine being married with 5 kids? What if your marriage suddenly ended? Think for a moment how scary and overwhelming that would be. Still having to support your children, pay your bills, your car, and your debt. In August of 2010, that was my nightmare. My husband was ill and decided he couldn't live with us anymore, so he left. He just walked out, and I never had a husband again. I couldn't get a job outside the home because daycare was too great. However, I needed to find a way to make money so that I could pay my bills, all while caring for my 5 small children. Nevertheless, I decided to open up an in-home daycare. I registered with the state, took all my classes, and in 2 months, I was licensed. Things had started to look up a little bit. By January of 2011, I had 4 children in addition to my 2 during the day and 9 in the afternoon. I was able to finally pay my bills and breathe. Then tragedy struck. In February of 2011, a house fire at an in-home daycare in Houston, Texas, killed 4 small children and injured 3, while the owner carelessly left them alone in her home while she went shopping. As the news spread, my enrollment failed. I could see the fear in the mother's eyes as they withdrew their children from my care. It was a hard pill to swallow. Everything I had built up for the past 6 months was falling apart. By March, I had 1 child still enrolled. I had to think about what to do next. I was only bringing in $125 a week, which is a generous pay for an infant in daycare. Times were tough, but I had to make some tough decisions. I closed my in-home daycare in April of 2012. I then took a seasonal position at a Montessori school as a teacher's assistant for minimum wage. In July, the enrollment started to fall, and I was laid off and unemployed again. I feverishly looked for a new stable work environment. I started applying for jobs that I didn't have experience in and ones that I did. I landed another temporary job for $8 an hour, scanning documents for a financial firm downtown. Yet again, by Christmas, I was unemployed. Luckily, through prayer and help of an amazing friend, I found the job I'd been looking for at an international manufacturing company. I started out as a purchasing assistant and thrived in that position for a year. With a heavy heart, the HR manager had to let me go because my position had been eliminated. Thankfully, my manager stepped up and got my back and was able to get me put into a receptionist position at the sister company. I took a pay cut, but there were still jobs to do. Within just months, I was promoted to the accounts payable clerk, and later on, I was then promoted to a purchasing assistant in their new division. Sadly, that division didn't do well, and it didn't do as well as anticipated, so layoffs came and went again. I found myself alone, unwanted, and afraid. I've been searching for a similar position for the past 6 months, but to no avail. I'm currently an operations manager at a local appliance repair service in Spring. I enjoy the work I do, and I have a pretty amazing boss to boot. I'm back in school working on my bachelor's degree, and I hope to graduate in spring of 2017. Despite my hardships, I haven't given up. Today, my daughter told me I was her hero. Even though I don't quite feel like it, and even though I don't look the part, I'm happy I can be a hero to my children. Never give up trying to better yourself. Be someone's hero yesterday, today, and tomorrow.